then, in a twist no one could have seen coming, Ryan Chamberlain agreed to donate his kidney to Commissioner Ashford.
Blatant manipulation. He's trying to get a break on his sentencing.
Doesn't seem likely considering he's facing multiple murder charges, including 2 previously unsolved murders in both Texas and Canada.
Well, donating a kidney doesn't redeem Ryan on any level.
But saving the life of the law enforcement officer who had been hunting him down? Maybe he's in it for the headline.
I hate to give him what he wants, but if anything's front page news.
Speaking of front page news.
Right. Lulu, how is your next story coming?
Going about this all wrong.
Have all the victims been interviewed?
Yes.
And you're pouring over all the police reports?
Of course.
Then you're doing your job.
But it's the investigative part. Okay, trying to use these apps that the perpetrator used to flush him out. Okay, I feel terrible saying this, but it
feels like a come down after all the attention your Ryan Chamberlain piece has got.
Kind of.
Dude, not every story you write, Lulu, it's going to be national front page news. It's the nature of the beast.
All things considered, shouldn't that be a relief?
Well, of course. I'm not hoping for another serial killer, but a piece on a man who uses dating apps to lure women away from their homes so that he can rob them. It feels cheesy.
I'm sorry, but I have to disagree with you on that. This story is important to the women who were looking to fall in love, but ended up getting robbed instead.
You're absolutely right. You're right. Look, I just want to make an impact.
You don't actually have to be the person to catch this guy. You know, you can let the police do their job.
No, the police are not exactly prioritizing this. It's about stolen property, most of which was insured.
Oh, so now I'm hearing that you do think you should be the person to bust this guy.
I believe that I am in a position to do so, yes.
Of course you are. And you should do your job as you see fit. But as your boss and your friend, I'm asking you to consider that there are other ways you can prove yourself without actively looking for trouble.
Where your tricky part is figuring out which guy is the guy. He used a different profile and a different picture each time.
So, he may be unscrupulous, but he's not an idiot. What about your profile?
I made my profile based on the victims, but it's dull. I mean, I wouldn't even rob me.
You are sucking all the fun out of this assignment. Why not go out and get a free meal, have a glass of wine? It might lift your spirits.
Night out with the man who's not my husband will not lift my spirits. I should get started on this. Thank you for breakfast. I'll see you at the office.
I'll be down in a few minutes.
Bye. Finally, I thought she'd never leave.
Maxie.
If this is where you try to talk me down, please don't, because we need to get a move on our plan to find Dante.
All right, you know, the more I think about this, the more I believe it's a bad idea. Men in Dante's condition, they're by definition unstable. They have no control over their actions. If there is even a chance that something could go wrong, God forbid Lulu or the kids get hurt, do you really want to put Dante in that kind of position?
No, of course not. But you're overlooking the most important thing. Dante cannot completely heal without Lulu.
I'm sure the majority of WSB psychiatrists would strongly disagree.
Lulu will not be happy without him.
With all due respect, Maxie, it's not up to you to decide what will or won't make Lulu happy.
Okay, good point. At the very least, we need to know what we're dealing with. And to do that, we have to find Dante.